Grace and peace of our Lord Jesus Christ, all of you, and welcome to this very special episode of Coffee Time with me, Father Sam, on this day before Thanksgiving. And I want to extend a most blessed Thanksgiving to all of you and your families on behalf of our clergy, our parish staff, and all of our stewards. And to think about Thanksgiving, thinking about gratitude, right? We're thinking about all, of course, the gifts that our Lord Jesus has given us. He who is the way, the truth, and the life. So everything good comes through him, from God the Father. And gratitude is more than simply a feeling. Now, we can feel grateful, and we should, and that sometimes is hard because we have moments that we are probably frustrated or impatient or afraid, or, we can even kind of slip into a little bit of bitterness. But we have to continue, though, to look not at the feeling so much, but the choice that we can choose to be grateful, just like we choose to love. And so gratitude is that choice to be in an attitude of always acknowledging everything as a gift, right? That everything is a gift, that all is grace. Just like these rays of the sun coming down upon my face here. It's very bright on this Wednesday morning, this November morning, which is beautiful. And then we have the trees, of course, all change color here, so you can see that. So we are so grateful for all of the everything that we experience in this earthly life is again from Him, and that we want to make that choice to respond now, and that's what Thanksgiving is responding to what our Lord has given us, and we respond by first practicing the gift of faith. Prayer, right, is to spend time in prayer, is to participate in the sacraments, to come to Mass. And Mass is the greatest way that we can give thanks, right? Because it's Jesus who's giving thanks to the Father, Jesus giving thanks to the Father for us. And we're uniting our praise and thanksgiving with our Lord as He offered Himself on the cross for us to the Father. So we want to do that, practice our faith, of course, giving of ourselves to others, in those especially in need, and we think about them in a particular way this time of year. But we have to be thinking about our least brothers and sisters, those who are poor, those who are vulnerable, those who are ill. We have to think about them all the time, not just on Thanksgiving Day or Christmas Day, but all the time. There's so much need out there. And we want to respond by following our Lord's commands, right? Doing what He asks of us. And so that's how we give, that's how we grow in that attitude of gratitude, and to make being grateful visible, that we need to make it in some ways incarnate, right? That it's present to us and to others. And that is through action. It's through choice, choosing to be grateful, and then acting on that choice in very intentional ways. And another way we want to show gratitude is to give back the gifts that God has given us. So giving back the gift of our faith, and in not just practicing our faith, but sharing that faith joyfully with others. We want to give back the time, the talent, and even the financial resources that God has given to us. And we do that to build up His kingdom, right? And to contribute to His kingdom. And the way we can do that here and now is participating in the life of the parish. And we want to make this parish, or continue to build up our parish, to be a place where people encounter our Lord, that they know Jesus is really present in the Holy Eucharist, right? That's our parish mission, is to evangelize God's holy people, beginning with the gift of the Holy Eucharist. So to know His real presence, and to know that when they come here, they will encounter Jesus, who is the Prince of Peace, who gives them forgiveness, who forgives every and all sin, and comforts and heals and helps those who are struggling in any way to carry those crosses that he's asked them to carry. And so we want to have this place be an encounter with Christ. And that is going to take every one of us working together to make that happen, or to continue to grow and build our parish into that sanctuary of peace among a very cruel and selfish, sin-filled world, right? There's just a lot of bad stuff out there, but when people come here to find some moment of rest from all of that, kind of an oasis, from the desert of all of the chaos that is around us, just to find some peace and a moment with our Lord. And we need, again, together to work together to be able to do that. And one of the ways that you can help is by participating in our annual stewardship renewal. So we had these cards distributed this weekend at the masses, at most of them, and the weekend before some of the masses, and they're in the pews. There's still some cards left. So if you haven't had a chance to fill them out, next time you come to Mass, which you can come tomorrow, as a matter of fact, on Thanksgiving Day at 9 a.m., would be a beautiful way to start Thanksgiving Day, to really give thanks in the most profound way, right? That's the way we can give thanks to God, is by participating actively in the Mass, offering the sacrifice that Jesus made of himself. So when you come, you can get this card, you can fill it out, and then select from the 3 ways that we can show our gratitude, the 3 ways that we can really give back to God what he's given to us. One is to pray gratefully, right? Is to make that commitment for prayer every day, every week, praying at our Blessed Sacrament Chapel. I encourage you guys to sign up for that, to sign up for an hour each week, to make that commitment. Of course, Mass every Sunday, or even daily Mass. And then we will serve responsibly. And there's so many ways to serve at our parish. We have so many beautiful ministries, from youth ministry to young adults, to seniors, to those who are in need of material help, food. We have our STJ pantry. We have our STJ helpline for those who are struggling to meet their bills, their utility bills. We have many opportunities to grow in our faith through Bible study, through men's group, a women's group. We have our teen group now active on Sunday nights after the 5 p.m. Mass. So there's just so much going on, and there's something for everybody to participate. Even our younger members in Joseph's Junior ministry, which meets on the last Saturdays of the month for our young children. So really to consider what you can do, how you can be part of the parish life, active, and coming to the parish events too. And we do have a big event coming up next week, our parish mission, Advent parish mission, with Father Wade Menezes, who's going to be giving that mission from Monday the 28th through Thursday December 1st. So to participate is very much part of how we serve responsibly. The next thing is to give generously, and that we want to give our treasure back to God, to be used in the way to help people to encounter him. And that's what we do here at the parish. Your offertory helps with that, and to help build up our community, to again be that sanctuary from the darkness out there, or be a place of light where people find light, they find the truth, because there's so much confusion, of course, in the world, and so much noise, but to find just that moment of peace. So we're praying gratefully, serving responsibly, and giving generously. So my brothers and sisters, what I'd like to now ask you to do is to make a comment of what you're grateful for. And there's so much to be grateful for, because Jesus, put that card down, but Jesus, who is the way, the truth, and the life, has given you so many gifts. And so just really maybe to share that in the comment, and then how are you going to respond to those gifts? Right? How are you going to use those gifts? How are you going to continue to take the actions to show that gratitude, to make it real, right, in the present, and make it perceptible to others so they can see that too? And so, of course, that attitude of gratitude engenders joy and peace, and so that's that you can't really be angry and impatient and frustrated and grateful at the same time. right? Again, we're choosing to be grateful. So I'd like you to make a comment. You can like this video, please, and share. And I do want to, again, extend a most blessed Thanksgiving to all of you. And remember that our Lord Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life.
Okay, happy Thanksgiving!
Hey, happy Thanksgiving!